Hey guys, it's been a bit. I hope everyone's doing well, and I was going to talk you through doing some vegan cheese sauces today. I'm a huge fan of real cheese. I love it. Stinky cheese, really strong cheeses, I just love, but my stomach does not love them. So we do a lot of vegan cheeses in our household. A lot of times what you buy in the store is loaded with a lot of preservatives and maybe not necessarily real food. And so we make a lot of ours here. I'm going to show you what I do for a creamy mozzarella that I would drizzle over a pizza, and then I'm going to build it up to a nacho cheese, and then we'll just make some nachos today. Anyway, so we're going to get started. What I have here is a cup of water, and then I have soaked about a little shy of a cup full of cashews in warm water. The reason why you want to soak nuts is because it helps release a lot of the nutrition. It allows your body to use the nutrition that nuts provide, I guess would be a better way to put it, because there are some things, some chemicals in there that protect the nut, and so it is really hard for your body to digest those. But by soaking it, it breaks down those enzymes, and it allows your body to absorb all of the proteins and the good things that are in it. All right, so we're adding in the nuts. Then I have, this is 1/4 of a cup. It's not all the way full, so we're gonna add this in. I'm pretty conservative at the start because you could always add more things in, it's hard to take it out. This is a full ounce of apple cider vinegar. I'm only gonna add about half of it. This is a tablespoon of salt. I'm only gonna add about half of it as well. And we're gonna blend it up to see how it tastes. So it was come to my attention that I forgot to tell you what this 1/4 of a cup was full of. It was nutritional yeast, and we kind of talked about that last time. It's a man-made yeast full of protein and vitamin B, and I like the flavor of it, but I don't usually use the full amount. So this time we've put in just a scant 1/4 of a cup, maybe just a little bit less than that. So I have blended it up, and we're gonna try it to see how it tastes. I think it needs a little bit more vinegar. It doesn't have enough tang, but it has a nice creamy flavor to it. And I will not add any more salt. I think it's really kind of a little bit probably too heavy on the salt. So I'll add the rest of the vinegar. That's really good. It's still a little too salty, so I might just add a little bit more water to it and blend it up, and I think we'll be just fine with that. I might add a tiny bit more vinegar. I use raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. This is the Kirkland brand. Bragg's has a really good brand as well. As long as it's unfiltered and it's raw, and you can kind of see some floaty stuff in it. If this has been sitting for a while, you'll see this just, it has a lot of sediment, and that's what you want, because that is the culture that's in there to ferment it. That's good. So this would be like what I would use for mozzarella. Like we would make our pizza, and after we bake everything on it, that we wanted it to be hot on there, then I would just drizzle this over the top of it, and then that would be our cheese on it. Now to make it into nacho cheese sauce, a lot of times I will add a roasted red pepper, and you can buy those in jars. I like to get mine at Whole Foods. Sometimes Costco carries them, which is really nice because you get more for your money. But I currently don't have one right now for this, so it's totally fine. You just use what you have. So in this, I have a little bit of cumin, and I have about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then some hot red peppers. So you can see this is going to be a little bit, it will be a little bit more orangey if you add the roasted red pepper in. But then you have your cheese. Taste it, I guess we should. That's good. So since these are vegan nachos, we are not using meat, but it's easy to layer anything you want on it. Even if you wanted real cheese, you could do that and then just put your meat on and your veggies on it. My kids don't like it the vegan way, so I just make sure they eat a vegetable with it. What we like to do is, I had told you guys how to make crispy quinoa a couple of weeks ago, and this is a crispy quinoa that I have just added some salsa to and olive oil and a little bit of cumin, and then I just toasted it with those seasonings on it, so it made it a little bit more savory and had more of that Tex-Mex flavor. So then we are just going to pour our cheese sauce on here. And then layer it how you want to. So I'm going to add quinoa. I kind of burnt it almost. It's still good, but you can tell it's a little dark. So remember, it's just about working with what you got. And then we're just going to add some onions and peppers, tomatoes, some lettuce, some chopped cilantro, that would be good too. I mean, this is a great dish just to use, like things you get at the farmer's market, and just layer it on and have fun with it. Our peppers have a little bit of spring garlic that I still had that I cut up and put in there. Maybe you shouldn't get too close to people after eating this dinner, but that's okay. As long as both of you are eating it, you're good to go. Sometimes, oh shoot, it didn't touch, I promise. It's all in the bag, it all stayed in the bag. And then sometimes I'll just put another layer of cheese over it to kind of hold it all together a bit. And then you got your nachos. Where's my cheese? There it is. There you are. And enjoy. It's good. I think you'll like it. I think you might even fool some people if they didn't know it was vegan. But go ahead and try it and see how you like it. Tell me if you made any major changes. Have a good day.